What's happening, hooligans? It's your boy Andy E, and in today's video we are doing our January mystery tackle box unboxing. So I know it's been a while. By the time you're seeing this, it's already basically going to be the end of the month. But there's been a lot of things going on work-wise, so I haven't had a lot of time to film. My wife's birthday was a couple days ago. We went to Kansas City and had a blast there. And yeah, so before I drag on, let me find a way to open this. Give me 1 second. I'm really excited. It's literally just been sitting on my dresser just for a few weeks now. Like I said, I just haven't had time to open it. So I don't have the upper angle because I'm in a weird spot. We also got new furniture, so we're kind of rearranging right now. So we're gonna open it like this. Maybe. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. Things are looking pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. From the looks of it, it looks like it's gonna be a saucy package. Anyways, let's get right to it. Let's put this down here. First bait of the day is the Team Arc Elite Z series, the Z63. It looks like your typical rattle trap. This thing's pretty fire. Got some nice rattles in there. My cats are running around, so we gotta kind of be careful. Like Muffins, my cat Muffin. Oh, just moved the camera. Alright, I think we're good. So, anyways, this thing's freaking saucy, man. I have one of these, maybe two of these. I'm not gonna be able to get that out. Without my cat's literally right here. You can't even see him. Here, I'll show you. This is him. Anyways, this thing's got some pretty sweet rattles in it. We are still in the winter. Maybe they're trying to prepare us for spring, but this thing's pretty cool. So you can always just straight retrieve these. You can yo-yo it. You cast it out there, and instead of just straight retrieving it and it coming down like that, when you yo-yo it, it'll come up and then come back down. Come up and then come back down. But these things are pretty freaking sweet, man. I love these. Next on in the box, we got the Googan Squad Recon. And this one looks like it's a deep diver. Look at those colors. That's fire. This one I'm going to take out because it's a lot easier to take out. So this one looks like it dives 8 to 12 feet. A little on the heavier side. This is great for winter fishing. Real heavy knocks. Look at that color. The black with the purple and the yellow. That's fire. So this is just like your typical crankbait, except this is going to go a lot deeper than your other one. Just cast it out there, and you're just going to straight retrieve it, and it's going to go out like this. So 8 to 12 feet. Most of the time, it's going to be bouncing off them rocks on the bottom. But since it is winter time, this is good for those suspending bass or bass that are chilling out on the bottom. You're going to cast it down there, and what I've been seeing a lot here lately is that they won't hit it on the retrieve, they'll hit it on the pause. So you'll cast it out there and it'll stop and it'll start floating back up like this. And then that's when they'll want to come up and just snatch it. It's almost like an injured fish, essentially. But it's easy eating, and a lot of wintertime bass, those suspended bass or some of the bass that are on the bottom, will love a crankbait, especially a jerkbait. Next, we got the Z-Man Hercules swim bait. This thing looks freaking fire, dude. So I've been really getting into swim baits here lately. And look at this thing. That thing's fire. Let me pull it out. This thing's solid. Got a real thick top hook right here. Real nice paddle tail material. I like the profile because the profile, even though it has a boot tail, it still holds that like fishtail shape. If you look at it like this, it's got that boot tail. It also has a little O-ring down here at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. To attach a treble hook, but look at the thickness of that freaking hook, man. That bass ain't going nowhere if it eats this. This is pretty freaking sweet, dude. And it's made out of that Elastec material, so this thing is going to be durable as hell. However, don't put it with any other soft plastics. Keep it in its clamshell. In order to hold the shape, you know, you don't want it to run sideways or anything, but also Z-Man plastic and other plastics do not get along. Next up is the Vile Bug by Biospawn. Now I've had a few of these. These are pretty cool. Good to use as a trailer. Good to use as a Texas rig, some kind of punching or flipping rig. So these things are saucy. It's got like green. It's got that slant sauce that Catch Co does with their stuff. Catch Co Googan baits. And look at that. It's a little see-through there too. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah. These things are cool, man. Next up, we have the Tickletail Irresistible Yodo Worm by Catch Co. Or 10,000 Fish. My bad. These things are freaking awesome, man. I love using these on the back of a chatterbait, because the chatterbait essentially... Do I have one in here? No, I don't have one. So the chatterbait, essentially, it's a bladed jig, right? And that blade is going to be doing this while the jig trailer is just doing this crazy nonsense in the back. So these, that little tail that's right there, those things freaking just go nuts while they're in the back. Like, and fish love it. Alright, next up we have, well, it's trying to hang in there. We have another jig, a flippin' stalker jig by Callens. Very reliable jig. It's just your basic jig, nothing too crazy. Love the natural coloration on these. It's like not even a green pumpkin. It's got like purplish red, and the green obviously with the black flakes in it. What is this? 3/8 ounce, your typical jig size. Nothing crazy. Cast it, flip it, skip it under stuff. Do whatever you want, man. These jigs are very versatile. Next up, we have Spirit Point EWG 3/0 hooks. I freaking love these hooks, dude. Over the years, I've collected these out of my mystery tackle boxes, and I love using these. Pharaoh, will you back up, please? Pharaoh, back up. Go. Go, buddy. Lay down. Here, lay down. Thank you. Sorry, everybody wants to be in a part of this new little area. Like my cat's in right there. My dog, look, there he is. He's trying to come figure out what's going on. And my other cat, Toast, she's just running amok. But anyways, I have collected these hooks since I've been getting them, and look at the shape of them. Let me do it this way, because the light's more so on the right. Look at that. They got that little lip right here to help hold them fish on, so they get hooked right, and then they get caught here in this little corner right here, as opposed to like a complete round hook. So that helps it stay stuck in their lip when they're shaking that hook. It still stays in that little ridge right there, man. And these things are awesome. They have these in EWG style hooks. They have them in worm hooks. They have them in what is it, Pharaoh? What do you think? What are they called? You don't know? Drop shot hooks, everything, man. And I love them. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Looks like we're at our last thing now. And this is face down in the box. And it says, it's a mystery tackle box exclusive. Still covering it with my hand so I can't see it. Focus on the bait. And what is it? Okay. Oh, I have one of these. The Shad 80X. Right, let's open this bad boy up. So I have one of these. Essentially what it is, it's like a crankbait, but it's thin, so it could also be utilized as a jerkbait. Muffin, go. Please. Thank you. So look at this. Essentially it's a crankbait, like a mid-range diver, but it can also be used as a jerkbait. I've used it as both. The rattles in it aren't too crazy. Really great pattern. The scale textures on there are really nice. And the eyeball is just super realistic as well. So you're going to swim, just cast it out there. It's going to swim down, or you can jerk it down and make it go this way. But you still got to cast it to get it down to that depth. Then it says it's floating, so it'll just slowly float back up. And you jerk it again, and it'll slowly float back up. So, yeah, these things are cool, man. And last but not least, the piece de resistance, the sticker. Boom. And I'm gonna be honest with you. It's okay. It's like it's a crankbait, right? But the bait itself looks like he's sticking his tongue out. That's cool. He'll go on my desk of stickers. And of course, we got our price point for everything. Let's see if y'all can see that. Y'all can pause it to see what everything was. I'll put the actual price of what I paid for right here. And you also get your dibble, of course. And I think that's about it, hooligans. Once again, I'm sorry that this one was so late. I hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me what your favorite bait of this month's mystery tackle box was. And we'll see you on the next fishing mission, hooligans. Peace.